your reaction to a disappointing afternoon?
In what way? Just the result?
Just the result.
Yeah, I thought first half we were the better side. I thought we created the better chances. Looked dangerous off our set plays. Their goalkeeper made an outstanding double save. Couldn't quite see who hit the shots. Was it Danny Wright? And then he made a rebound save, a second save, which was outstanding. And I don't really remember. Boot had a block, didn't he, where the goal kick bounced over us, or a clearance, and the lad went in and he blocked it. But I thought we were the better side. We had the most territory and probably created more problems. Second half, I didn't think it was a particularly good game. I didn't think they hurt us other than 2 individual errors, to be honest with you. A bog standard poor ball in really with a load of snow on it, and we get outmanned basically, and he heads it into the open net, and we've got to do better than that. And then again, a pass out to the fullback who probably doesn't really want it there, should be going forward off the front players. He gets caught on it and we get done. I'm already looking then at trying to chase it at 1-0, maybe go 3 at the back, and as I'm preparing Tyrone, they score. So that's out the window, and I'm not going to go 3 at the back and get done 4 or 5, because they didn't really deserve that. All I'd say is that if you'd have said to us in August we'd be coming away ahead of Salford City in a big game, and we're still ahead of them, by the way, that you know, we'd be involved in that, I think people have said, yeah, all right mate, you got 3 heads, because you know, I think no one would have believed you. So we've done very, very well so far, and as I stressed to you all on Thursday, there's a long way to go, a quarter of the season, just less now, but 30 points in our case to play for, and that's a lot of points. You know, we've got back-to-back home games now, and we have to respond, as we always have done. We have responded, and now's not the time to start disbelieving what we're good at. We're a very, very big, strong, physical team who can hurt you badly if you're not up for it, and if we can impose ourselves next week, you know, I still think we can have a big end to the season.
Just in terms of today, do you think, because it was poor conditions which probably didn't help, but was it poor decision making just for those two moments?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, listen, that's football. You know, it's either, you know, an individual error or a bit of brilliance or a set play or whatever it is. That's never going to change, and that's what happened, of course. And from our perspective, the goals that we conceded were poor. There's no 2 ways about that, and that, you know, I've got to take that on the chin. But I thought, you know, there was glimpses of some good stuff in the first half. You're right. Well, in terms of, listen, conditions are the same for both teams. The pitch was the same for both teams, and there's no excuses there whatsoever. I thought we were, you know, if you'd have come in from somewhere else and you didn't know anything about the National League, you'd have looked at it and said, oh, it's a really even game. You know, it's not Salford City against Solihull, you know. But listen, so maybe you could say Salford City have every right to beat us, in fairness, but it was just the way they did that bugged me. But we'll bounce back. They're a good group, good set of professionals in there. So we'll what's the word? Bounce back on Monday. Have a little look at Gateshead, or I already have, but we'll discuss them and move on. You know, with Gateshead and Braintree in a 1 week turnaround, and it's up to us to go and try and win the games. And
as you say, perhaps if people do come away, there's great support. If they come away disappointed, perhaps a bit of perspective, like you say, you know, how far you've come.
Yeah, I think I mentioned to we had a bit of a press day, didn't we, on Thursday, and people were talking, and they said that it's very easy to become a victim of your own success. Now it was a wonderful away following. We've not seen the like of that probably since this. Well, you'll tell me, guys. I can't speak for too many years ago, but not since I've been here. We've had nothing like that whatsoever. I looked at 300 or 400 maybe there. That's wonderful. Away following, singing, enjoying the game, right behind the boys. So, you know, listen, I think that's a measure how far we've come, the support and the home support as well. You know, our home gates have nearly doubled from when Yatesy and myself came in. So, you know, we're moving forwards, but listen, there are some much bigger fish swimming around in this pond than we are, and we have to accept that. You know, we ain't going to win every game, but having said that, we've also got to be a little bit more savvy and not concede soft goals if we can help it, because ultimately when teams ain't really hurting you, you don't want to be giving any presents out.
Just finally, I'll finish with a very big cliche, but it is that, you know, games come in thick and fast, and Tuesday you can get it out of your system.
Oh, we can. I mean, it's Gateshead are in, well, prior to today, I haven't seen any results. Gateshead are in the playoffs, so you know, they for all reported players they've lost and all that, they're still putting out a very, very competitive side. You know, they're at 3-5-2, similar to this today, and they've got some good players, mobile front players. You know, know, they came here not so long back and got a point, and they've had some really good results recently. Drew with Wrexham the other day at home, so they're a good side. So it'll be a tough game, and we need to regroup and do what we do best, and that's get on top of people and pin them in and you know, make our superiority in terms of territory pay. And today, in the first half, we didn't take our chances, and then we got hit with the sucker punches of errors, really. But you know, I don't have to say that too often. So I've said in there, I ain't going to beat anyone up, but I don't want to. You know, I will if it starts happening regularly. But listen, we'll take that one on the chin, dust ourselves down, and go again. But it doesn't make it any harder to take at the minute.